Hey folks, Charles75N here, and I've got a TESI switch. This is the TESI switch that I used to fit into Ben's Kramer to make sure that the hole would be the right size for the fabric top on the Kramer we did for him. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in my number one. And this is my number one because it's my favorite guitar. I paid $45 for it. It's a 20th anniversary Squier Affinity Strat. But the reason why it's my favorite is this is the first guitar I modified. I went ahead and took out all the electronics, and I have a Jimi Hendrix wiring harness in it and Mexican Strat pickups in it. And then, of course, we did the green pickguard and backplate as well. And then we did a tusk nut and tusk string trees and an 18-1 locking tuners on it. And so this is my favorite one. I'm going to go ahead and unhook the pickguard, and we're going to drill for our switch, and we're going to install it. Okay, so I don't really want to restring the whole guitar because I don't have strings right now. But I think what I'm going to do is locate the switch right about here. And so I'm going to drill a hole for that. Then I'll run the wire through and connect it up on our jack. Okay, so I'm going to need my hands for this, so I'm going to drill the hole first, but hold on. Okay, so looks like our switch is going to go right in here. And I put some tape down so that it'll help protect the pickguard as I drill the hole. So I'm going to start with a pilot hole. Okay, so a couple of things. I forgot to film actually drilling the hole in the pickguard, so please forgive me. Second thing is, the other thing I forgot to tell you was that the other reason why this is my number one, my favorite, is when I did those modifications, my son, who was in high school at the time, was the one that taught me how to solder. And so we did this modification together. So that's the other reason why this is my favorite, my number one, despite other guitars that I have might be nicer. Okay, so first we'll tin our wires. Okay, and okay, folks, so we've got everything all back together. I did have to drill another hole between the two cavities because the one in there wasn't accommodating for both sets of wires. And then doing so, I wasn't being overly careful and I nicked my finish. So maybe an upcoming video will be finish repair. But here you can see I've got my volume knob, my TESI switch, and then my selector switch. And so this is how it sounds. So, all in all, a successful addition. And TESI switch from Rob at TESI Switch. And kind of interesting little modification. So, as always, I hope you enjoy your guitar journey, and I want to thank you for being part of mine. Alright folks, Trail 75 out.